New tonight, $1 million grant designed to make a difference on the east side of Indianapolis.
Yeah, officials have talked to more than 1,000 neighbors to get their perspective and then matched it to crime data. Wish TV's Dan Klein joins us now. Dan, they're working to address the root causes of crime, hopefully to make a lasting difference here.
Yeah, and a lot of them may not be a surprise. We're talking about housing, health, poverty, a lack of employment opportunities. But one thing has been a small surprise, realizing that so many neighbors don't know where to turn when they need help.
7 neighborhoods between Washington and 10th, Rural and Emerson, home to 10,000 people. The focus of an ongoing Department of Justice grant to reduce crime. Abigail Lane lives in one of them. Job and choice bringing her to Englewood more than 2 years ago.
A little bit of both, I would say.
Her job, a coordinator with the Englewood Community Development Corporation, which restores and rents out housing, as well as other efforts like an eviction prevention fund to help those who fall behind. She believes the grant money will help the CDC and other partners work together and see even more results.
You really have to catch somebody at the right place and the right time to be able to plug into some of those resources.
Some of those resources are at the John Bonner Neighborhood Center. Director of Neighborhood Engagement, Alicia Baker.
I get frustrated because there's so much that happens over here beyond the violence. I really want neighbors and people across the city to see the good things that are happening here too.
The focus now turns to taking those community conversations and lessons learned into action, which is why she thinks this grant will be successful.
We are listening to neighbors, and that's at the core of what we're trying to accomplish here.
Because there are programs out there, programs to help with daycare, programs to help with landlord issues, programs that will pay stipends to help those recently released from prison get certifications. Each program possibly being exactly what is needed by someone to break the cycle of poverty or even crime. But till now, too few neighbors have known. And as a good neighbor, that's what gets Lane excited.
Obviously, it's just a little piece of the puzzle. I don't think anybody's expecting everything to change on the Near East Side, nor do we want everything to change on the Near East Side.
And that lack of knowledge of resources extends to police officers, too. So the grant team will submit their plan to the Department of Justice in the next 6 weeks. Much of it is educating neighbors and expanding offerings of programs which are already in the neighborhoods. Once it's approved, the funding will be unlocked to put that into motion. Coming up all new at 11, I'll tell you about the 5 core drivers of crime this grant has discovered. Brooke?
All right, Dan, thank you.